Hello everybody, my name is Keenan. Today I'm playing a bit of Mundo. I don't play this character very often, but he's still a fun character to play. If you want to put it into words, a big block of muscles and flesh that you cannot kill. So, and I love the skin on him. It's one of the, I think it was the very first skin he got. It is the Toxic Dr. Mundo. You normally see people do Businessman Mundo, but I just think the little accents and extras on the skin are better. If you want some really good Mundo lines, you might turn up your volume a little bit. But we're going to do the quick rundown of everything. Actually, I forgot to get my support item. Not support. Health pot. Alright. Now it is time to go to lane. So Mundo, he is a character who does not have mana, but his mana is his health in a sense. First ability is he has a passive where go where he pleases. Any stunning effect, which is the purple bar on me, is what this is. Mundo's Dr. Mundo resists the first immobilizing effect. That hits him. Instead of losing 4% current health and dropping the chemical canister nearby for 7 seconds. Moving over it reduces cooldown by 15 seconds and restores that health that he lost. Any champions moving over the canister can destroy it, or does destroy it. And then I regenerate 40% maximum health every 5 seconds. Second ability is Infected Bone Saw. This Keenan is just going to be a pain. Which does current magic damage. Current max health damage to opponents. So for now, I'm just trying to focus on getting all the minions I can. By just chucking the bone saw. Missed that one. Alright. So I could have flashed there possibly and gotten the kill. I just didn't want to waste my flash. Because that just means next time I wouldn't be getting that kill. Alright, so we're just going to sit around for a little while, let our health regenerate. I'll take this time to go over some of the items I'm building. Not items I'm building. Mundo's abilities, I should say. So this one takes 60 health. I forgot to mention that at the start. Bone Saw, it slows them for 40%, does 22.5 damage. More you level up, more it does. Up to 30%. And then it gives me health back if it hits a champion or if it hits a non-champion. So, like these minions. So, I honestly think their jungler is near the top because he is playing really far forward. Where he's teleporting now and going home. Yeah, he went home. Alright. So that means I get free minions. So he did use teleport. I'm actually just going to keep chipping away at him. Because Keenan's greatest threat is that he just stuns you. But because I have my passive up, he can't stun me. So I'm just going to keep taking this time to keep farming and keep leveling. Because once I get ult, well, he will have a very hard time killing me because Mundo's ult is just basically you heal a bunch of health. Ooh, ouch. Alright, so now is a good time to port. We'll see if he comes at me. Nope, he let me go. Alright, so quickly with my abilities while we're walking back to lane. Heart Zapper, which is whenever he says defib, takes 8% of my current health. Charges up his defibrillator, which is that ring that comes around me. Give 20 magic damage each second for 3 seconds to the enemies that are nearby, and stores that damage taken. And then 25%. Give me a second. Gotta clear these. Alright, so going back to the thing. Let's see, where was I? Additionally, he stores 84% of the damage taken for the first 0.75 seconds, 25% of the remaining duration as gray health, and can recast. Then detonate it, dealing 61 damage based on my maximum health. If this hits at least one champion, I restore 100% of my gray health. Otherwise, he instead restores 50%. So it's a good way to basically keep... It's a tanking way to prevent myself from dying. And I actually flash out of his ult.
Mundo goes where he pleases. Take 2 of these.
So the only downside about playing top lane is that there's not a whole bunch of action unless you're just really, really crazy. Or if you roam a lot. Which, me being Mundo, Mundo could roam. It's just I don't roam with Mundo. So there's my ult going off. Third ability is I gain just flat attack damage based upon my maximum health. If I activate it, it swings his medical bag towards enemy champions. Or, correction, it swings it at the nearest target. Wow, I'm really stumbling on my words. It hits the first target that I hit with it. It just empowers your basic attack. And that's what the little wave is.
That's what means they if me took Hex-Rays.
Man, I'm really missing all those shots. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Swings the bag, does 59 damage, and then increased based upon missing the health. If the enemy is killed, Mundo swats them away, dealing 59 damage. Ouch. So I am definitely getting Spear Visage next, which increases shields and healing. And that would be his first kill on me. It also gives me magic resist, Spear Visage does. So if I had my ult at that time, I would have been able to probably beat him. Ultimate is where it has 0 cost. In the past, it did have a cost, which made it very painful to use. Pumps himself with chemicals, gains 15% maximum health and 15 move speed, and regenerating 20% max health over 10 seconds. At rank 3, both healing effects are increased by an additional 5% per enemy champion. So that is what you'd call a mosh pit character, because you want to be in the very middle of all their guys to make sure you get all that damage. I mean, healing. But currently, because this guy just wants to play keep away, as in keeping me away from minions while hitting me from afar, I'm just going to keep chucking axes at him. So for some reason, Nautilus is up here. But you can't kill Mundo if he has his ult. Correction, you can't kill a Mundo if he has his ult. I think I said that. And that Nautilus gives me a free kill. Alright, once we port, I'll go over my runes. I would really like a quick hit on this tower. There we go. If I stay, I might be able to get my cannon minion. Yes. Yes, I can. "19 seconds left till ult." And even though I'm behind on farm, I do have a kill, so I'm mostly tied with him. Of money. Ooh. Ah, so close. Oh well. Just means I need my magic resist. He had almost 3,000 gold. He should have definitely teleported home. Oh well. Can't do much about it now. Time to go over the runes. Undying Grasp, so every 4 seconds combat, my next attack on a champion will deal max health, will deal damage based upon my health and heal me some and permanently increase my health. Font of Life is that if I'm impairing the movement of an enemy champion, it restores health to me, or I should say more health to me. Second Wind, after taking damage from an enemy champion, I restore some of my health. It's not good. Yeah, they need to focus bottom tower, because that will get us the feat of strength, and then I actually might change my build slightly just to include boots. So Keenan, he got Blade of the Ring King because that's max health damage. Good item to have for him, mainly when facing a Mundo. Just keep chucking the axes at him. Or bone saws, I guess. I was really hoping that I was facing the Scion, because I'm playing rank, so you are able to see what character your opponent's playing. Just sadly, that was not the case. There's that health back. Ah. Good job, Vex. So the other runes, I have Taste of Blood, so heals me whenever I damage a champion. And then Ultimate Hunter, which gives me ultimate cooldown if permanently stacking with of how many champions I have, up to a total of 5. So I'm trying to destroy this before he gets back. Booyah! First tower. So that does get us the feat of strength, so I am definitely buying boots. Physical damage, physical damage, physical damage, and semi-magic, but doesn't really count, and she does magic. So I will go with plated steel caps. And if I wait a few seconds, I do get some a little bit more magic resist and a lot more health regen. And he will most definitely take my tower. But so what the feat of strength does is it gives me, so I have normal plated steel caps. They normally have 25 armor instead of 30, as it shows there. So it does just give me a little bit boost, and then I can also evolve them later on into even better ones after I get 2 full items.
Sometimes me wonder, who is me to play God? Then me remember, me Mundo.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, time to head for middle. Ooh, nice. You got another 3,000 gold. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend stacking up that much gold. Just my opinion. You normally want to spend it once you can get the next part of your item. But that's just my opinion. You don't buy early, then you're just missing out on more damage. Asking Yi if he's going to go some tank. Because Yis deal an insane amount of damage. But the only downside is that sometimes they just cannot take a hit. Ooh, full team wipe. Ooh. So Vex, they just cast their ability, just get rid of it. I could go home and start to buy this item, but I would really... really rather just start taking this thing for the E. So if the Yi gets over here, we should be able to smite it because he will definitely increase my damage output. Ah! And Yi missed the smite. Oh well. That's what happens whenever you're not the jungler. I have no clue what our Gragas is doing. Ooh, that was an amazing flash. But sadly it didn't do anything. There's one. There's two. And there will be three. Oh, you gotta love it whenever you have a good Vex player. So there's a Scion. Huh. They made it where Heartsteel doesn't show up here anymore. Weird. I have no clue why that guy's challenging me. Alright, so item-wise, next one I'm building, I was going to build Death Stance, pretty decent item. Makes it where you ignore 30% of all damage taken, which really fits well with Mundo, considering he has a pretty high self-heal. And there goes the Twitch. And that is going to be our Baron. Alright. So, just go over the items because I kind of failed to do that earlier. While I am walking to a lane. Actually, I'll just teleport. It's quicker. So, first item, Heartsteel. Every time I hit it, it gives me health, base health regen. But the most important thing is anytime I am near an enemy for 3 seconds, it will put a mark on them. If I hit them while that mark is on them, I get a permanent maximum health, and I deal damage depending upon what my maximum health is. It is 70 plus 6% of my maximum health as damage. And then 8% of that gives me permanent max health. So normally averages around to you dealing like, I don't know, 100 plus damage. And there's the mark right there, that little orb. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, can't escape 3. Oh well. And for each 1,000 health, I gain size up to 30% bigger. So later on, I will be massive if this game lasts forever. Titanic Hydra has it where it does cleaving damage, so whenever I attack, it does AoE. That's based upon my maximum health. It's just a really good item on Mundo. Spirit Visage, it does give me magic resist, health, abilities, haste, base health regen, and also all healing / shields are increased by 25%. Death Stance, 60 damage, 50 armor, 15 ability haste, and as I said earlier, it ignores 30% of the damage you take for 3 seconds, and then you'll take that as true damage. But if a guy that I damage dies within 3 seconds, it cleanses that. So I take 0 damage of that 30% that it reduces, and then Undying Despair. Okay, my team might be ending it here. My team is most definitely ending it here. Ooh, ouch. Oh, yep, can't do that.
Shut down.
Honestly, I can get that.
Let's see, which way? Nope, this looks right. Maybe that way.
Nope, they have this warded. Yeah, with them all alive, that Twitch will shred me. Close, but no dice.
Back at the healing place. Mundo not remember Mundo before Mundo was Mundo.
So I couldn't get out of there, but I did get a lot of Heartsteel stacks, and our jungler did get the dragon, so Wish I could have gotten out of there, but oh well. Can't do much about that right now. To finish going over my items, Undying Despair does damage around me based upon my maximum health and heals me for 250% of that, which would have been really nice in that fight. And then Serix Gauge is just more damage and a giant shield. Which instead of Serix Gauge, I might get a more tankier item. I might get Overlord's Blood Mail. Because depending on my maximum health gain, I get a bonus damage for that. But I feel like Serix Gauge is better. Don't know.
An enemy has been slain.
Looks like the Scion is running. Ooh, 700. Dang.
The head bone's connected to the cleaver bone.
So I still need to get my Armored Advance. Which is the better form of the steel-plated caps.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Whatever.
Wow.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
That was a lot of crowd control. Yeah, so they're going to go for Baron. We'll be back by the time they're done with it. I am on my third item where Keenan is on his fourth. Which does not bode well for me, and it's mainly because he's been getting a lot of minions. I think now it's time to get the Death Dance. Or Sex Gauge, because it does give me Tenacity, which reduces the duration of stuns and slows. I like Sex Gauge. We'll go for it. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat.
Electricity make the brain work good.
Yeah, that Nautilus is way too far forward. Wow!
Enemy triple kill. An ally has been slain.
Gotta target the Twitch. So he did 3,000 on my health within 6 seconds. And that was primarily through his ult, which pierces enemies.
Your turret has been
Which means it will go through everybody.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
So if we can just target that Twitch and wipe him out, we can win.
Mundo thought Mundo lost Mundo.
So there goes the Twitch.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Dear Medical Journal, Mundo attempt brain transplant on Mundo today. Me think it go good.
Gotta love the Mundo voice lines. So right now I'm just being a little pain.
Son, perfect place to do medicine. Everyone's sick there. Oops, Mundo need to sterilize instruments.
Alright. Because I have teleport, I will just hold off. Get my ruby. And let's go again.
Has respawned.
Looks like they might have wards up here.
7 medical diplomas. Mundo ready to cure what ails you. Like Mundo always say, malpractice make malperfect.
Killing spree.
The main one I'm hunting for is that Twitch.
Rampage.
Anyone seen Mundo's brain scissors?
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Regeneration, din of the dying. Mundo need medical supplies. To the dump. Doctor, this is how we doctor. Doctoring hard. Everyone always screaming.
I'll be right up. Your inhibitor is respawned. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
There we go.
Then me remember. Me Mundo.
And we also got the Baron.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
So we need minions. That is why I'm coming top to try and push them forwards.
Inhibitor.
Apparently, if you're near minions, they do get increased move speed if you do have Baron buff.
Rampage. Aced.
Alright, Twitch is live, which is bad. And that is GG. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you later.